Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Greetings everyone, my name is Alstar, welcome back to Mental Omega
Teleporting troops
336.
arriving
We're in the endgame now.
in 5, 3, 2,
It's time for the mission 23 of the Allied campaign, Withershins.
battle control
Let's get going.
offline. New mission objective
We're almost there.
received.
Our forces have reached the heart of Yuri's machinations. Our troops will launch an attack on Yuri Tower from 3 different locations at once.
Unit
We must
lost.
create a path for the Paradox engine to get it in time freeze range. Level the outposts surrounding the Epsilon HQ to make room for
Unit
our
lost.
bases. Your troops are
Unit
sure to
lost.
strike back, but this
Unit
force should
lost.
be able to deal with them. Make haste.
Unit lost.
They'll get reinforcements if you take too long to clear those outposts. I guess it's time to get going. We have a sizable force, mainly of
Unit lost.
USA units it seems.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
I'm gonna order my Athenas to go in a circle and try to deal with some of the forces. Right troopers on the front line, I
Unit
need
lost.
them to deal with the enemy troops. Let's take out the defenses.
Unit
I see
promoted.
basilisks. Let's switch the aero bases to the new sniper mode
Unit
and pick them up from the safe range. Let's get them close. There we go. We get 3 more aero bases. Let's put them closer.
Unit promoted.
Alright, that should do it. Now let's move my right troopers closer to
Unit
deal with the
lost.
remaining enemy infantry at this point. And I'm
Unit
gonna send
promoted.
my Abrams tanks to deal with
Unit
the neurotoxin
promoted.
bats that will cause enemy to go on a sellout.
Unit
And I can
lost.
complete this part of the mission.
Unit lost.
The west outpost has been secured. Time for the Southern Cross to attack. My sworn enemy and nemesis. But we're fight together now. It's all for or nothing. The Paladins have emerged from the north. Destroy
Battle
everything in their
control
path.
offline. Teleporting troops arriving in
Let's get
5,
closer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Those were only fitting aircraft to store enough jamming gear from the Widows.
Unit lost.
This makes them much more resistant to Yuri's swarms of Dybbuk interceptors. Use them well. The new Lionheart division we assembled will help us destroy enemy armor. Their EMP-loaded bombs will immobilize any units that survive the bombardment. So as you can see, we're getting another set of stone techs available for us. This time it's gonna be Lionheart, and we'll use them quite often this mission. Let's keep on pushing. I see a mastermind. Let's get rid of it immediately. So it turns out that right now, hang on, why are you attacking my forces? Now the Taurs will be able to utilize the jammer to actually prevent themselves from taking the edge from Dybbuk interceptors. We don't detect much movement of the Yuri subterranean tanks. Attacking grunts are tough to drill through. You should still be wary of Epsilon stealth ambushes. I definitely will, because there will be a lot of them. Let's get going. Destroy the rest of the base over here.
Unit lost.
And let's push forward. There's a fortress that needs to be taken out.
Unit lost.
You clearly didn't expect our new weapon. We still have tricks up our sleeve. That was another great bombardment. Let's destroy the nuclear reactor over here. And send our units to destroy this outpost.
Unit promoted.
That should
Unit
be it.
promoted.
It should be selling out anytime soon. There we go. Good job, Commander. The Boomerang forces in the south await your orders. This is the last zone we need to clear. Command Boomerang forces to victory. The advanced weapons of the Pacific Front are now at your full disposal. Let's wait a second to pack the battle tortoises that are here. And it's time to get going. The other teams are already constructed their bases. You should hurry up. We do get another set of reinforcements, this time infantry and more vehicles. Let's blast everything to the pieces and destroy this outpost as well, so we can establish the Pacific Front base in the same location.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit lost.
This part of this mission is basically giant A
Unit
move.
promoted.
Well, sort of, at least.
Unit promoted.
At least it feels like it. You have so many forces that you don't really have to spare them, but it's really worth it if you can keep them alive for now. More of Yuri's area fortresses. Would be naive to believe they only had a few.
Unit lost.
Let's blast this
Unit
armor
lost.
division. Get all of my blizzards and send them to attack Irkala.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
There we go,
Unit
Irkala
lost.
has been taken out.
Unit
Now we
lost.
can move over here to destroy this psychic tower.
Unit promoted. Unit lost.
And we'll be
Unit
moving
lost.
north. There's only a couple of shadow
Unit
tanks,
lost.
mastermind, and the final nuclear reactor to be
Unit
taken
lost.
out.
Unit lost.
And that should be it.
Unit promoted. Unit lost. Objective complete.
There we go.
Battle control offline.
We've secured all zones. Time to
New
deploy our
terrain
bases and
discovered.
prepare for the siege. Stand by, Commander. We need to analyze the available data first. If we don't stop him here and now, Yuri will take our freedom away forever. Though we keep prevailing over his forces, his ultimate weapon still stands. There's no doubt that he prepared many weapons and tricks to protect it. Our target is Yuri's own monument of madness, the mental Omega device. Yuri's tower designed to be built solely to steal the free will of human beings. Without the Paradox engine in our hands, we wouldn't have gotten this far. But what remains of Yuri's Dybbuk Hive network poses great risk to us. These 4 hives in particular seem to launch Dybbuk interceptors at the longer ranges. It is in our best interest to get rid of them before the engine arrival. Stay alert, Commander. The Epson headquarters is a base unlike any other. Its enormous mobile cannons, codenamed Ganzers, could be a real problem. While you were busy clearing the honored positions, we've set up our camps. Our commanders will ready their bases at the other zones for the siege. Best of luck, Commander. This could be last final stand for us all. I will immediately start making a couple of prism tanks, a set of chronominers, a weather control device.
New mission objective
I definitely
received.
could use a grand cannon as well.
Time to start.
All of the riot troopers will be necessary over here, together with the Siegfried. Tanya for now will stay over here to
Unit
oversee
ready.
enemy forces that will
Our
come to
base
this
is under
location.
attack.
My vehicles will remain at this point. Siege units, together with the prism tanks, will form the group number 2 and will help me out while dealing with those 2 Dybbuk Hives. I will destroy this one later on.
Enemy armor battalion detected. Construction
The problem is this location is really problematic to defend, so
Preparing.
I'll have to do whatever it takes to prevail over the enemy forces.
building.
Next thing on the list is gonna be Hyperion.
How can I help?
Unit ready.
Let's
Our
also
base
get
is
those
under
2 under my command.
Reconnected.
Very well. I'll need to survive this first siege and then proceed towards this location and this one. Well, with the cryptic targeting codes of the Dybbuk Hives, we'll now be able to sabotage the system for a short period of time to prevent them from firing at us.
defense upgraded.
Sounds like a
Our
good
base
thing.
is under attack.
Unsure if it will be that useful or not, but we'll see soon.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
That's a lot of enemy forces.
Unit lost.
There we go. Weather control
base is
device
under
is now
attack.
set. Time
Unit
to make a couple
lost.
of power plants.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
I lost one prison tank over this.
Unit
It's not
lost.
great.
Our base is under attack.
Let's send my forces to this point.
Construction complete. Repairing.
Reveal this area.
Select target. Our base is under attack. Teleporting troops arriving. in
We do
5,
receive a chrono reinforcements
3,
and we'll need to
2,
utilize them well.
1.
I'm gonna prepare another Gant cannon.
Unit lost. Cannot deploy here. Unit lost. Reinforcements ready.
Let's send the forces over here. This area seems to be fine. We got the first Chrono Prison,
Our
first
base
of the
is
many.
under attack. Unit lost.
I could really use a war factory for increased production of vehicles. I'll need to destroy this over here, so let's set a backward
Our
field
base
at
is
this
under
point
attack.
to allow my vehicles
Unit
to heal up.
lost.
Destroy these cloning bats as well.
Unit ready.
Okay, that should be well.
Unit promoted.
Deploy a Grand Cannon at this location.
Teleporting troops
The European
arriving.
airstrike has
5,
begun. Watch and remember the
4,
enemy positions.
3, 2, 1. Construction complete.
A set of padding tanks has just arrived to help me out.
Defense upgraded.
Now I probably
Our
want
base
to
is
grab
under
couple
attack.
blizzard tanks for the defense.
Unit lost. Select target.
And maybe a King Snake to help me out with those plague splatters. The first Dybbuk Hive has been eliminated.
Unit ready.
Great job for me.
Our base is under
I'll deploy the Ultraminer, the new addition.
Select target.
It is likely no use to bombard the tower with Zeppers as they are here, but they're here to assist you. The jets managed to land their hits on the tower, but it seems to have no effect at
Unit
all.
ready.
We have no choice but to focus the defense until the Paradox engine arrives. This isn't good. With such barrier, even if we can freeze tower in time, our cumulative attacks may deal no damage to it as long as it's active.
Unit ready.
The swords of this barrier must be eliminated before the engine begins to strike.
4, 3,
I could probably use a warp node at this location, and I think I actually want to get one.
Unit ready.
Now let's see. Alright. It's time to get rid of this.
Unit ready. Unit promoted. Construction complete. Unit promoted.
There we go, clear this up here.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Here's the first
Our base
Irkala
is
coming
under
up.
attack.
I can
Unit
deploy
ready.
the Ultra Dome at this location to boost the firepower of the defenses at this point.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Let's
Unit
quickly get
lost.
rid of this Dybbuk Hive.
Unit lost.
More air arch fortresses
Our
are heading
base
to
is
you.
under
Get the
attack.
anti-aircraft systems
Unit
ready.
lost. 20 minutes remaining.
Alright, we
Unit
got this
lost.
one. Now, if I could probably
Unit
get
lost.
to my base quickly, it
Our
would be
base
nice.
is under attack. Unit lost. Building.
I definitely want more factories for now.
Defense upgraded.
And Secret, please go back to this point. Let's get couple
Unit ready.
of the
Training.
seals into my IFEs to help defend this area from the paradox.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
And now I can send the reinforcements to this point.
Our base is under attack.
Although I could utilize
Unit ready.
another Hyperion at this
Unit
point to
lost.
help me out defend against Irkals coming from this angle.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
There we go.
Unit lost.
I can now send them over here, and Tanya will move into the front line.
Building.
Panels charged. New coordinates processed.
So far, the defense is holding out quite well.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit lost.
To
Repairing.
reinforce any of your allies directly, use the ally assist support powers. This is another gimmick of this mission. You are now able to assist both your allies, both the Southern Cross and the Boomerang division. You want to do that because that will help them out push into the enemy territories faster. It costs 5k and send them a lot of units. So it is advisable to do so.
Construction
I could
complete.
actually use some more power plants.
Unit lost. Defense upgraded. Our base is
The
under
weather control
attack.
device is almost ready. Let's
Select
strike this
target.
location. It's gonna be
Our
important
base is
later
under
on.
attack. Construction complete.
If I could keep it alive, it would be nice. There we go.
Defense upgraded. Our base is under attack. Building. Building.
Let's add a couple power turbines to this point. It could be of the great benefit for me.
Building. Construction
It seems we
complete.
got some apocalypse
Unit
tanks over
promoted.
here.
Reinforcements ready. Unit
But
lost.
as we all know, they will meet their fate
Our base is
in
under
death.
attack. Defense upgraded.
There we go, and now return up here.
Building.
Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Bad brutes. You're not meant to do that.
Unit promoted.
There's Urkala over here.
Repairing.
We can safely defend from it. Out of mind control coming up around. It's probably from my allied
Unit
forces.
lost. On hold. Our
They
base
should
is
not
under
send
attack.
that many units yet. I think I actually want to start helping to push the Boomerang first. The faster they spread, the more
Our base
bases
is
they will
under
actually
attack.
construct, so it's always the benefit for me. Yuri is yet to reveal himself. He's likely hiding in the tower while his forces fight.
Select target.
That's a tactical nuke, and we are prepared for
Select
this.
target.
Both of them will actually strike your Conyard, so
Unit promoted.
that's the way to go.
Our base is under attack.
We do lose
Ore
the
miner under attack. Our base is under
Air Force
attack.
Command headquarters. That's about to be fixed soon.
Building. Defense
You now
upgraded.
gain access. You now again have access to the chronosphere in the Paradox engine, and that one is crucial because it allows
Unit
me to
promoted.
destroy this set of Dybbuk Hives. Of course, I'm gonna have to wait for all of the Urkalas to pass,
Select target.
and maybe I want to actually
Unit lost.
place a backwarp in this
Our
spot,
base is under attack. Defense upgraded.
or maybe even
Select target.
let's actually get another Ultra Miner, get some Paladins.
Our base is under attack.
Where are my King Snakes?
Ore miner under attack.
Oh right, my airfield is down.
Unit lost.
That actually
Our base is
explains a
under
lot.
attack. Repairing.
Let's
Our
quickly
base is
fix
under
my
attack.
units and
Repairing.
buildings.
Unit promoted.
I see Boomerang is pushing quite nicely into this line, as they should.
Repairing.
Urkala is being eliminated by the Hyperions. All is going well and according to the plan. Well, maybe I could deal with this.
10 minutes remaining.
I'll actually send an engineer over
Ore miner
here.
under attack.
There are two
Training.
more Urkalas coming up. Chrono Shift is almost ready.
Defense upgraded. Teleporting troops arriving in 5, 4, 3.
Send another set of units
One.
into Boomerang division.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Defense upgraded.
I could really use
Repairing.
some support on this part. Maybe I can actually send some units over here. We're gonna capture this tower.
Unit lost.
This
Building
crate could be a
captured.
trap. Maybe you should ignore it and focus on your task. That's exactly what I'm going to
Select
do
target.
for now. But right now, it's time to do a little bit of trickery.
Tools of the trade.
Unit lost.
Let's get Tanya to plant
Unit
C4s on every single one of those. And this Dybbuk Hive will be eliminated.
Repairing.
Another city of units to the Boomerang.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
There we go. A set of
Unit promoted.
Abrams tanks. Tanya has fallen. She will be walked back to the Paradox engine
Unit
to recover.
promoted.
She's fine. For now.
Repairing.
Siegfried's still doing numbers on the enemy forces, which is great.
Our base is under
And I
attack.
think we're actually quite set for now.
Unit
Let's get a couple
promoted.
of camouflage boxes all over the place. How's the situation over here?
Select target.
One aerodrome survived.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna have to fix this later on.
Ore
It's actually
miner
really good,
under
so I
attack.
it allows me to deal with the adepts over here in the preparation for the later part of the mission.
Our base is
On
under
timer
attack.
we have 5 minutes. I should probably hold to this lightning storm for now.
Building.
Let's prepare more factories. I'm gonna need
Repairing.
all the forces
Unit
that I can
promoted.
muster in a quick period of time.
Our base is
In
under
fact, I could
attack.
actually start mustering
Unit
them right
promoted.
now.
Building.
I'm gonna definitely need 10 blizzard tanks.
minutes remaining.
and
Training.
4 engineers
Unit ready.
to capture the facilities over
Ore
here.
miner under attack.
24/7. It's in the bank.
Unit lost.
Tanya is also back. I can send her over here.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Deploy another team to the Boomerang side.
Unit lost. Our
So
base
Tanya
is
can
under 4
actually
minutes
walk into the
remaining.
garrison and completely dismantle it.
Unit ready.
She can actually do the same thing to this artillery bunker over here. I think she should be
Unit
fine.
ready. Repairing.
The Paradox engine is entering the battlefield to the right of your main base. Its escorting forces will
promoted.
try to attack as much Dybbuk interceptors
Our base is
fire
under
as
3
possible.
minutes remaining.
That's okay, we're gonna need them.
Ore miner under attack.
And I think all my engineers just died. Actually, I'm gonna need
Unit
3 of
ready.
those.
Training. Unit ready.
So this will actually put away some of the enemy
Repairing.
fire against me, so
Ore miner
I have
under
a free hand. However, the first Dominator is prepared
Unit ready.
right now.
Select
I'm gonna use the
target.
Lightning Storm against it, utilize the
Select
target
target.
painter to make sure that it will be destroyed, and in case of anything,
Unit
use the
ready.
Mercury Strike as well.
Select target.
That's the first
Unit
kill.
ready.
I will immediately start bombing the
Select
second
target.
one using the Zephyr robot.
Support unit on standby. Winter is
Unit ready.
Can actually get inside. There we
2
go.
minutes remaining.
on
Would be nice.
standby. Temperature is under control.
right here. Analyzing schematics.
Let's send the transports over here, capture those facilities.
I'll meet you there.
Building.
Southern Cross is reporting heavy casualties. The
Our
tide
base
is
is
yet
under
to turn
attack.
for us. Let's send some support to the Southern Cross. The Boomerang also is getting heavy fire. We'll need to
Select
support both of the
target.
teams immediately.
Objective complete.
Paradox is near. Southern Cross and Boomerang have deployed more units.
Ore miner under attack. Our base is under attack.
Let's capture the buildings.
Tech building captured.
You can't be reckless with the time freeze now.
Construction
The engine energy is
Tech
low.
building captured.
We must also be ready to
Defense
defend it
upgraded.
if any of Yuri's super
Building
soldiers shows up.
captured. Select
Let's
target.
deploy another Ultra Miner.
Repairing.
Another new addition to this mission, which is absolutely amazing.
Unit promoted.
There we go, factory. It's actually nearly destroyed. Maybe I can utilize something to get rid of it.
Select target.
There's another Dominator that has just appeared. Another Psyche Dominator might be targeting the engine. Here's the Paradox engine with its escort. And the nuke strike,
Submission
I am
objective
actually prepared for
received.
this.
Unit lost.
Those 2 nuke
Ore
strikes
miner
will always
under
fire at your conyard, so
Repairing.
as long as you can maintain your vigilance and have a force shield ready, you should be fine.
Our base is under attack.
The Dominator targeting the engine is charging faster than others. Do I have anything to take it out? Not really. I got rid of the forces over here, which is great.
Building.
Let's deploy another power plant. I
Repairing.
might actually use it. And send 2 engineers into this location to capture
Training.
this tech maintenance
Unit
facility
ready.
and the refinery. There's our field over here that I want to use, and over
Construction
here.
complete. Building. Not a study.
So now we get under our control the Paradox engine.
Ore miner under attack.
The Hyperjammer is on. The
Construction
Dybbuks won't
complete.
attack the engine at your zone. Against all odds, the
Objective
Paradox
complete.
engine has reached the main base successfully. Let's start sending more forces.
Ore miner under attack.
It's been
Unit
leading to this
lost.
moment. The
New
engine
mission
target is
objective
now almost at
received.
range.
Unit
But the tower
lost.
immense energy barrier is amplified by those mental dynamos. This Hyperjammer should be able to negate some of the Yuri Dybbuk interceptor attacks.
Ore miner under
It It will ensure the security of the Paradox engine as long as it's in your base. Sounds great.
Repairing.
The Ganses are shielded too. Find a way to get rid of the barriers. I'll have to find a way to do so, but
Ore
not
miner
yet.
under attack. Select target.
Let's see. Will it destroy it? It will. That's amazing.
Select target. Select target.
Let's utilize the Zephyr robot to actually
Select
target this one.
Ore miner under attack.
Let's see how much damage it will do. I think it will be just enough to actually put it in a threshold
Ore miner
where the
under
next lightning storm will be able to destroy it
Unit lost.
completely. I have
Ore
transports.
miner under
I
attack.
do have Tsurugis. I definitely want to pick up 2 engineers and
lost.
grab this area over here.
Ore miner under attack.
Commander, the rear of the Southern Cross has entered the
Unit
battlefield.
lost.
Majority of their defense
Ore
force was
miner
destroyed.
under attack.
We need them here now. We get another base. Either or I get
Unit
another
lost.
base. And they will help push out against enemy forces.
Ore miner under attack.
I should start
Our
preparing
base
more
is under
forces for the
attack.
engagement.
Ore miner under attack.
I'm gonna need mainly Abrams tanks, prison tanks, and blizzard tanks.
Unit lost.
Those will be the 3 primary units that I will utilize.
Unit ready.
Oh, it actually get rid of the Paradox Psychic Dominator completely. We're detecting strong signal transmission within the Epsilon air
ready.
facilities. The Epsilon
Unit
aerodomes
lost.
are giving coordinates to Dybbuk attackers and
Reinforcements
basilisks.
ready.
Your best option is to decrease their air attacks. It is to destroy all 4 of those.
Ore miner under attack.
Well, there's only 1 left,
Unit ready.
and I quite
Select
conveniently
target.
have this that I can use.
Select target. Unit lost.
Engineering.
Unit ready.
I've got the knowledge. Move it. Got the plans right here.
Aerodomes destroyed. They should have noticeably less air units now.
Unit ready.
We are right on track.
That's great. The Boomerang will expand close to the enemy defense line to put the pressure on it. So they now
Unit
have
ready.
another Conyard. We'll try to deploy weather control device and try to push into this area. For now, I'd like to send some support to the Southern Cross.
Unit ready.
Tanya can probably jump over here and remain in this location.
Ore miner under
Actually, I think this location will be
Unit ready.
just enough for Tanya to
Ore
deal with
miner
the
under
later on.
attack.
But about that
Ore miner
later.
under attack.
We'll chronolift another Conyard
Ore miner
at you at
under
one of those
attack.
areas if you clear them.
Unit ready.
So here or here.
Unit ready.
Now I'd like to capture those 2, thank
Ore
you.
miner under attack. Tech building captured. Unit
Can I
ready.
please have all of my miners over here? And I think I lost majority of my miners, so I'll need to replace them.
Unit ready. Building.
Another Conyard from our allies.
Unit ready. What's up?
So Tanya is here. Do I have any transport for you? I do have a Tsurugi. Let's send additional
Unit
support to
ready.
the Southern Cross. We still do have 2 tactical nukes to deal with.
Select
One of them
target.
is located here, other one is located
Unit
down
ready.
here in this location. I think I actually want to
Select target.
drop this first.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
Factory is ready.
Unit ready.
For now, there are no threats that can be made to my base beside those 2 nuclear missiles, so...
Unit ready.
Okay, they do repair the nuclear silo.
Unit lost.
The enemies are building more nuke silos in their airbase.
Unit ready.
And this is exactly what I was looking for. Because
Select target.
Tanya will do a piece of a job
Unit ready.
in absolutely decimating this place.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
There we go. Go on, Tanya, destroy those vehicles.
Unit ready.
Send another team to the Boomerang base. Help them out.
Unit ready.
We need to prepare more forces to actually push into the enemy zone. Our enemies are using this landing pads to drop forces. We could
Unit
use them.
ready.
Once you destroy a reinforcement spot, we can drop more forces of your own. There are 4 areas, most of them grants you
Unit
more units,
ready.
some of them grants you additional chrono prisons.
On there. Gotcha. Let's go. Gotcha. Nothing can stop.
Unit
And
ready.
nuclear missile is about to be prepared,
Baby. On my way.
but for now I can just destroy those 3.
Let's go. Let's get to it.
There we go.
Reinforcements ready.
Send some more assistance to the Boomerang forces.
Unit ready.
Support.
I do believe I can actually utilize the forces that I have here
Unit
too.
ready.
Here's yet another nuke strike. Let's shield my base
Our base is under attack. Unit promoted.
and hope for the best.
Our base is under attack.
That was actually quite easy to deal with.
Select
Use the
target.
maintenance to fix quickly the base.
Support unit on standby. Temperature is over.
Unit ready.
Unit on standby. Do you need a
There we go. You guys are group number 1 and you'll push through this area over here. Send some support to
Unit
the
ready.
Boomerang division
Select target.
and try to take a look at this location. There's Irka that is hampering the enemy forces in this point. There's also the base over here. This is one of the allied expansion points that I want to utilize.
Primary building.
I would
selected.
actually like to send a set of
Building.
hailstones in this point as well. So let's do that. I can use a nuke in any location I want.
Unit
I probably
ready.
want to start dealing with the mental dynamos.
Select target.
So I will target this one,
Select
send the
target.
Lionheart strike as well.
Select target.
And
Unit
above all of
ready.
that, I will also target paint it. There we go, that's
Unit
the first
ready.
mental dynamo destroyed. Send some support to the Southern Cross because we're pushing this way now.
Unit ready.
Well,
Untouchable.
Tanya sadly
On my
is
way.
alone here. She can grab me this cache of money,
How about a
crate of
target?
cash,
ready.
crate of money
Stop me.
from the grinder over here.
Gotcha. Let's get
There we
to
go.
it.
Ore miner under attack.
Let's drop an ultra miner
Select
at this
target.
point over here. I can probably rally point,
Unit ready.
set them on a group and rally point them over here just in case.
Ore miner under attack.
Set additional support to the Southern Cross. I wish I could provide them with the siege units.
Unit ready. Select target.
In the field. Taking position.
Unit ready. Ore miner under attack. Select
Let's put the
target.
back warp here as well. Where are my prism tanks? I don't have that many siege units over here, I just realized that.
Ore
I guess
miner
that's why I
under attack.
added all of those hellstorms over here. Let's send them to this point. Send more support to the Southern Cross. Dybbuk Hive D successfully deactivated. This is the one over here. There's still one more here, and that's actually nice defendable position for the enemy for the Pacific Front forces, so I want to help them out.
Primary building selected.
Let's set a
Ore
rally
miner
point over
under
here,
attack.
start making additional setup units. More prison
Building.
tanks, more Abrams tanks.
24/7. Coming home.
Send all of those guys over here.
Unit ready.
You guys will be group number 9, and your task is simple, destroy this as first objective.
Select
I'll
target.
also need to reveal the
Unit
area
ready.
around this point.
Ore
There are a lot of
miner
defenses,
under
and
attack.
one of the key
Unit promoted. Ore
points in
miner
this
under
mission,
attack.
I'd say.
Unit ready.
Coming home.
Just chrono shift yourself away from here.
Unit ready.
A mental dynamo pouring the tower has been destroyed.
Ore miner under attack.
That's another one that bites the dust.
Ore miner under attack.
Some say the world is ending.
Alright.
They are not prepared. This one's on us.
Unit ready.
Let's send another team for support. With the Hailstones available, I'll be able to outrange all the defenses around this point.
Unit ready.
And maybe destroy this nuclear silo before the timer counts down to 0.
Unit ready. Select
I could
target.
actually utilize a Lionheart at this point.
Unit ready.
There we
Unit
go.
ready.
Set
Unit
another
promoted.
team of the forces to the Southern Cross. This team is doing quite
Unit
nicely.
ready. Unit ready.
Yeah, they're pushing quite well. Destroy the mental dynamo.
In the field.
We
Unit
can grab
ready.
this crate from this point.
Unit promoted.
And sneak the forces around, try to destroy this anti-house battery,
Unit
those
ready.
2 airfields,
Reinforcements ready.
and with that we can also destroy the nuclear silo.
Unit ready. Unit promoted.
All the defenses are being now sold, which means I can send my forces
Select
forward.
target.
Cloud.
Unit ready.
Those vehicles will have a task. I will need to get rid of majority of the defenses at this point.
Unit
However, I
ready.
also get access to this point as well. I can send my
Teleporting
MCV to this
troops
point
arriving
to
at
help me
5,
out
4,
in expanding. It's much closer to the front line.
1. Unit lost.
That happened. You didn't saw that.
Unit promoted.
And to set a factory, a refinery,
Unit
and
ready.
start gathering the resources from this point over
Unit
here.
promoted.
Too late for 3D.
I guess I can start moving the forces
promoted.
again back to the Boomerang division. They're pushing, but not hard enough. Let's get those boys under the group 9. Maybe I can send all of my prison tanks to start dealing with the forces on the cliff up here.
Unit promoted. Construction complete.
Actually, there are money crates. There we go. Lightning Storm is ready.
Unit promoted.
Perhaps. Or perhaps
How
not.
about some action?
Actually, I could use Tanya in the base. That's good to help me out. This
Select
mental dynamo
target.
will be the next one.
Select target. Unit lost.
Actually, target
Select
immediately.
target.
I need my force shield to be ready.
Our base is under attack.
There we go. Maintenance
Select
quickly.
target.
And that's the base problem dealt with. I guess I'll have to utilize the Zephyr robot on this as well.
Unit promoted.
Grab this money crate. Send more forces to the Boomerang. Deploy my factory at this point.
Building.
Now we can follow up with the refinery, power plant, and make a factory up here. We'll destroy this entire base from this point over here.
Our base is under attack.
The missile strike just hit
Repairing.
my factories, that's not a problem. This team over here should be doing just fine. Let's drop
Building.
another set of units. Another set of prison tanks, Abrams, Blizzards.
Construction
Should do just
complete.
well.
Unit ready. Cannot deploy here.
Refinery in
Building.
position. Tanya has recovered and returned to the battlefield.
Unit promoted.
Protecting the land of the
Moving
free.
forward.
Unit
Right.
promoted. Construction complete.
Group number 9.
Unit ready.
The task is simple, deal with the masterminds.
Abrams tank.
Unit ready. Building.
Now we'll get a barracks and then factory over here.
Do my best.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Destroy those
Unit
power plants so I
ready.
can make a place for my
Unit
war
promoted.
factory. Send more support to the Boomerang forces.
Our base is under attack.
Those guys are doing well. Just fine.
Calculating geometry.
Dioptic manifold clear. Compensating for terrain flux.
Unit
How are we
ready.
doing over here? Just fine.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
Now I can get rid of the defenses at this point.
Unit
Destroy
ready.
the fake Conyard, or rather Conyard, I'm not sure, I never capture it. Dybbuk Hive G successfully deactivated. Another one bites the dust. Now the only thing that
Unit
remains over
ready.
here are the defenses. We can easily get rid of them.
Prism sensors. Focusing light energy.
There we go, we got a factory. Let's
Building.
place a Grand Canyon,
Unit
not Grand
ready.
Canyon. We do not place landmarks on the map. Okay, you can return over here, group number 9, return to this point, and blast this dynamo to pieces.
Select
Also
target.
deploy the ultramine at this point, because why not? My production queue has just ended. I actually
Primary
want
building
to
selected.
stop for a moment to create a couple of stallions.
Building.
There we go.
Unit ready.
Team 1, can you please get over here?
Unit ready.
Send more support to the Boomerang team.
America's finest. America's
You guys will be group number 4, and we'll proceed forward, destroy this area, destroy this base to let my forces expand.
Primary building
Alright,
selected.
so now we get going
Building.
with more prism tanks, 20
Unit
of them in
promoted.
fact.
Select target. Unit ready.
We hail from the clouds above.
There we go.
Select
Let's
target.
reveal this area because it's gonna be necessary for later part.
Our base is under attack. Unit
I'll probably
ready.
need the bags down here.
Building.
Panels charged. Focusing light energy.
Construction complete.
Resolving target coordinates.
Repairing.
Let's fix this up.
Building.
Yet another ore
Unit
refinery
ready.
close by.
We hail from the clouds
Mental
above.
dynamo powering the tower has been destroyed. Amazing. I still need to get rid of this one.
Unit
Do I have
ready.
Mercury?
Select target.
It was not enough.
Unit promoted.
I do have Sephiroth,
Select
however.
target.
We can utilize this one.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
The Boomerang forces have prevailed, they will now support you directly. A mental dynamo powering the tower has been destroyed, and Ganzirs are now losing their shields. They were protected by the dynamos all along.
Unit ready.
Our allies will now send the Lionhearts to take
Unit
the
promoted.
unshielded ones out.
Shifters in work.
Oh, this is not great. They're actually sending Dybbuk Caesars to mind
Unit
control
promoted.
my units.
Unit ready.
I'll
Ore
need
miner under attack.
to somehow deal with this quickly. Get to the bottom of this.
Panels charged. Lens shifters in work. Process.
Let's get the factory rally point over here.
Unit ready.
Try to blast those two ore factories to the pieces. The core base is protected by the barrier as
Unit
well.
ready.
Avoid it for now. I could definitely
Select
utilize a
target.
Lionheart strike on this one.
Unit ready.
Some introduction.
Unit lost.
Turn into slush.
Select target.
Perhaps I can
Select
also
target.
utilize the target painter to increase
Ore
the damage
miner
taken.
under attack.
I don't think that they'll just enough damage, but the lightning storm should probably fix that.
Lens shifters.
Let's Let's push forward into this area. There's a mind control tower.
Our base is under attack.
Second collier has been eliminated, which means now I can get rid of those two factories and they will not be rebuilt anymore.
Unit
Let's
lost.
get additional set of prison
Building.
tanks here too.
Unit ready.
I can just keep on pushing. In the meanwhile, I'll also prepare 4 engineers.
Unit
All of
ready.
the enemy super weapons has been eliminated, which means I can reign freely around this entire area. At least I hope so.
We're ready.
You can still move over here with this team.
Home of the brave.
In the field.
Unit ready.
Let's see who's tougher.
This Ganzer has been eliminated, which is great.
America's finest.
Demolition derby time. In the field.
Let's move carefully.
Unit ready.
Moving forward. Demolition
There are some forces over here.
Our base is under attack.
in the field.
Unit lost.
Let's move to this point, destroy this fortress over here.
Unit ready.
We can now also gather this team, collect the reinforcements from this point. Oh no, that's actually terrible. Actually, where was it?
Select target.
There we go. Now it's a joke. Joke to fight against. We can push forward.
Unit lost.
Breaching through this base. And we finally set our foot inside the facility.
Nothing left.
We can also get rid of this, but that's for a moment.
You call that armor?
Let's move them over here and destroy this defense.
Ore miner
Never mind,
under attack.
they just did it.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Ore miner under attack. Unit lost. Ore miner under attack. Unit lost.
Carefully. Oh, come on, that's the worst moment to actually get those troops.
4, 3, 2, 1. Unit lost.
Get rid of the
Unit
mind
lost.
control, please.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Well, this team is actually
Unit
quite
lost.
dead.
Primary
I guess I'll
building
have to
selected.
reinforce them from this point.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Primary
Let's
building
send one
selected.
engineer over here.
Unit ready.
I've got the knowledge.
Pick 'em up, shut 'em down.
Send this boy over here. Maintenance
Select
facility
target.
use on this part of the base.
Engineering.
Air transport ready. Tour underway.
I'll send some of the forces
Our
over
base is
here.
under attack. Unit lost.
Support the Boomerang
Ore
team, of
miner
course.
under attack. Defense upgraded.
All those teams have been
Our
limited.
base is
Not
under
great.
attack.
Moving forward. Advancing.
But we can destroy this reinforcements path. Get rid of those forces over here.
Teleporting troops arriving. in
Also get
5,
Chrono Prism, if I recall correctly.
2, 1. Unit lost.
You call that armor?
And get rid of
Unit
the missile
lost.
silo.
Our base is under attack.
With that done, we can now slowly
Unit
push
lost.
over here.
I have the tools. Analyze.
Capture this radar tower.
Building captured. Our base is under attack.
Capture now this one.
Unit lost. Building captured. Select target. Our base is under attack.
And perhaps I will be able to land this one over here.
Tour underway. This attack operation.
Unit promoted. Ore miner under attack.
How are my units over here? Not really pushing at all. A bit of sadness. But once we get rid of this base, we'll be able to
Unit
expand.
promoted.
Or rather help our allies expand.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Ore miner under attack. Unit lost.
There we go.
Ore miner under attack.
We will prevail.
Ore miner under attack. Unit lost.
Now they are saying out, we can move our attention to this point.
Our base is under
No,
attack.
Chrono Prison, don't go that way, please.
Select target.
Let's lightning storm this area. Never mind, one of them is already active.
Repairing.
I am losing my Conyard.
Select
Let's use the
target.
back warp quickly.
Today's forecast: hailstorm on the rocks.
Need a repair?
Sadly, I was not able to transport this transport over here.
Engineering.
Our base is under
I
attack.
still should have one
Got the knowledge.
in this point.
Select target.
I'll just chrono shift it over here.
Got the plans right here.
Blizzard tank
Building
operation.
captured.
One left. And if I recall correctly, it should be around
Select
this point.
target.
Here it is. Let's prepare one
Building.
engineer
Training. Our base is under
and
attack.
one transport to help
ready.
me out.
Unit lost. Repairing.
Let's send it over here.
East.
Moving forward.
Now let's just move around. We don't want to aggro those Urkalas, no matter what.
Unit promoted.
There's a lot of mind control towers.
Unit lost.
I need to tread carefully. There's a lot of resources in this area. And there's also expansion post over here.
Moving forward. Taking position. Advancing.
I do in fact have a refinery on standby. Maybe.
Conversion. Running smooth. Fast and
Okay, that would be a very bad idea.
Time to
Let's
clean.
destroy this piece of wall over here.
America's finest.
Taking position.
Alright.
Select
I can
target.
chrono shift this guy over here.
tools of the trade.
Engineering. Transport panel.
Blast this wall piece. Help the boomerang forces as well.
Tech building captured.
Get the barracks.
Taking position.
And I will be able to reinforce from this point.
In the field.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
So much might control in this area. It's actually
Taking position.
obnoxious and annoying. But no other way for me to deal with it for now.
Primary building selected.
Let's send the final engineer
Unit
over here.
lost.
Ready as ever. Right away.
When words fail, I step in.
Alright, my ally forces are helping me out. They established the base. There's still the dynamos around here.
Select target.
Let's start tearing them apart, piece by piece.
Select target. Select target.
There we go.
Select
Use
target.
Mercury Strike as well.
Need a repair?
Building captured.
New intel in this area. That's our chronosphere. That's it. Our chronosphere must work twice as hard. So this is actually funny because we get a chrono shift number 2. We get 2 charges of the chronosphere.
Select target.
It's a weird reward, but I'll take it, I guess.
Building.
Blizzard tank operation.
This is
Select
a
target.
reveal on this point.
First a chance of destroying
Use the hailstones to breach through defenses on this point.
Unit promoted. Ore miner under attack.
My forces over here. I think I'll be able to push through this point.
Unit promoted.
There we go.
Construction complete. Unit lost. Unit promoted.
The Irkala has been eliminated.
lost.
We'll
Unit
start
promoted.
pushing through this area, try to clear this mental dynamo, maybe
Unit
this one as
lost.
well, if it's possible.
Ore miner under attack. attack.
Let's send the warp miner over here.
Unit promoted.
We're ready.
Unit
Agents
lost.
of destruction. Fly, my friend.
Unit promoted.
Send some support on this side.
Unit promoted. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Let's mind control. Okay, this guy over here.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
There we go.
Unit lost. Ore miner
Let's
under
fall back. There are too many forces coming up from this point. Sadly, no place for the... Okay, I do have
primary
place for the
building
factory.
selected.
Although I'm gonna need some forces on this point.
Primary building selected.
Let's set the right point over here and proceed with making
Building.
a lot of prison tanks. Because prison tanks always work.
Unit ready. Select target.
Lionheart strike in this location.
Select
Maybe
target.
even Zephyr robot.
Ore miner under attack.
Definitely a
Select
target painter.
Unit ready. Select
And we'll
target.
enter this area
Unit
with
lost.
backward support.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Moving forward.
Ore
Let's
miner
push
under
quickly.
attack.
Hopefully we'll be able to destroy the Ganzer in time before it
Unit promoted.
turns itself back on.
Unit
There we go.
ready.
That should do it.
Ore miner under attack.
Moving forward.
A lot of hospitals. At this point, Yuri has better healthcare than most of the Americans. A sad reality we live in. Deploy more forces to the Boomerang.
Unit lost.
Send the reinforcements at
Unit
this
ready.
point. Are those mind controlled? No, they are not. So the only two dynamos that are remaining are those over here. Perhaps I can utilize the chrono shift to
Unit
shift the group
lost.
over here and use the
Unit ready.
glacier screen
Unit
to clear
promoted.
the area.
Unit promoted.
There's still one more Dybbuk site.
In the field.
Unit ready. Unit promoted. Unit promoted. Unit promoted.
It's actually destroyed. Let's take it out.
Unit ready. Select target. Unit promoted. Select
There
target.
we go. There's a lot of mind control over here.
Unit ready.
Although I do have lightning storms, I only need to worry about this one. Yep, I can only worry about this one. Let's get going.
Select target. Unit ready.
I do have target painter in time as well.
Select target. Unit lost. Select target.
Mercury strike, let's go.
Unit ready. Reinforcements ready.
And obviously I needed the final strike. Dybbuk Hive E successfully deactivated. The outer hives are down, you have lessened the threat to the Paradox engine.
Unit ready.
However, keep it away from the tower until you destroy the remaining targets. This one is won't hit. How can I stupidly destroy this?
Select target.
That's how.
Unit lost.
Is there any more? Oh, there's one more here.
Unit on standby.
Objective complete.
Objective complete. All of the mental dynamos have been eliminated. This is the last piece of the tower's grid. Time for the final strike, Commander. The tower is still emitting energy and negating our attacks. It must have a hidden mental dynamo underneath the bases. We can send all of the forces there. Only the finest of our troops must do. Tanya's secret could reach it, but the entrance is too well defended. Yet if we don't secure it, we won't be able to take down the tower barrier. A time freeze will stop the enemies around the core base from chasing them. We'll have to recharge the engine once more, but we're out of options now. As expected, the tower remains in a previous state even in time freeze. Fortunately, their defenders were frozen. We must proceed with our plan fast. The Paradox engine will land for the repairs and emergency recharge of its battery, but once they get rid of Diamond and Dybooks, it will take out the tower down. Our MCVs are limited. We'll chrono leave them around and readjust our base positions. They will surround the tower and support the Paradox engine in the final attack. As we command units on the surface, the heroes' units will chase. The heroes might lose the signal underground. Focus on the mission. We'll hold the ground down here.
Mission
We'll find the last metal dynamo as fast as we can. The Dybbuk are there too. They must be dealt with. And then nothing should threaten the Paradox engine. Oh my god. Mucho texto. As Blacksnow would say, mucho texto. There is way too much text to read through. But that's mission done. It's actually a really fun one. You get the feeling of the final strike. And then we'll see what the ending will bring to us. I'm going to actually play this in order. So the next mission will be played, it's gonna be Fatal Impact, then Reality Check. Then I'll return to the finale missions, and after that I will complete the Fallen Origins. Either way, thanks for watching guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. See you guys soon, while we see what is actually happening outside of Moscow. See ya.